What's up everyone? Today I'm going to show you something that's going to absolutely blow your mind. It blew my mind. I just used AI to create a simple 2D platformer game in less than 5 minutes. Check this out.
So here you can see I'm just giving it a simple prompt. I open bolt.new and tell it to create a 2D platformer. It's quickly going to go through a summary, think through and tell me that it's going to help me create a beautiful platformer. And as you can see, without any input from my side, it's going to start creating the initial files, going to set up the NPM project with Vite as a bundler, and it's going to create the entire framework. And there's not a single step or input from my side in terms of what files need to be created. Now, traditionally, with any kind of AI-based workflow, we always had to review files individually and kind of give feedback and create those. But this is on another level where it's automatically creating the entire game from scratch. Now, this could be another app. It could be like a Netflix clone or whatever. And you see, in less than a minute and a half, it's already created a simple platformer with a square box, right? So the beauty about this is you can go ahead and tell it to modify this in whatever way you want. I'm going to go ahead and ask it to create like an Indian clone of Mario, right? So that I can kind of customize this experience further. And I'm going to give it a command and say change the character to a Indian clone of Mario, right? And when I enter, it's going to go ahead and analyze the entire code base that it already has access to and start modifying this, right? So it's going to go file by file. It's modifying the game.tsx file, which is a TypeScript file. And as you can see down, it's running an HMR, so it's on a hot reload and Vite is a bundler. And if we just wait through and see this, it's going to start writing the entire code. Now, I do not have to do any manual intervention apart from just the command, right? So it's almost, not almost, it is pretty agentic in that it runs the entire kind of script on its own. Goes to the different files and then it gives me a summary saying this is what it's done, the platform design will improve. As you can see, it's completely revamped it to something called Rajkumar's Adventure. And it's also given me directions on top. As you can see, it says use arrow keys to move and space to jump, right? So now I'm going to ask it to give a double jump because I can't reach the topmost kind of level. And I'm also going to tell it do the double jump only if the character collects a star, right? And it's shocking that it's able to go through and create like a class of player and add the parameters for a player and add the double jump feature. And then it's going to go ahead and set up the game class itself to kind of add those features in and the star collection and all that, right? So absolutely zero manual input from my side. This is going and creating the correct code in the correct files. Okay, so that is something that I'm not seen before, and that's the most astonishing part of this, because even if you use cursor, more often than not, you'll have to like kind of switch over to certain files and go through and edit them and do stuff like that. And it's shocking that just in the first attempt, this kind of worked. And it's gonna hot reload this, and I'm gonna update the game. And as you can see, it's immediately added a star, and once you collect it, your visual changes and you're able to find the double jump, right? So that's insane. And it's also giving me an error. After this, it kind of bugs out a little bit because of the code base and all that, and I also run out of tokens because I was just testing this out. But imagine like just building out your game and troubleshooting this and just going through and building a full-time WebGL game from scratch. And this is one example of a game. You can build like a React app. You can create all kinds of code bases with this. So this is a quick intro, and let me know what you think of this in the comments. Is this going to replace game developers as we know it, or do you think this is just a tool to kind of make development faster and more amazing so that we can create amazing experiences? Thank you for watching, and yeah, do hit that like button, subscribe, and if you really like this, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.